Still to come, the government continues to intensify efforts to curb illegal mining across the country through Operation Vala Umkoti, a national campaign which was launched late last year. Illegal miners have been arrested in their hundreds, but there are concerns that police officers may not be able or are not adequately resourced to deal with the issues. Ziniko Mhlaba is joining us now live from Stilfontein. Ziniko, very good morning to you once again. Tell us about where you are now currently and what's expected to happen today.
Good morning, Aldrin. Once again, I'm still here at the Stilfontein police station to continue with that conversation we started in the morning. But now I'm joined by POPCRU secretary here in the Northwest Province, Johannes Dire, who's going to be giving us more insights about some of these concerns. And Dire, thank you very much for your time. Talk to us about your major concerns, especially, after the commencement of this operation here in the Northwest. How do you think it has impacted, the daily operations of your members at various police stations?
No, thank you very much, sir. The operation have not really impacted more on the operations of the SAPS in the province because there have been additional police resources that were received from different provinces. But you will understand that immediately after these arrests are made, they go to the same police stations, same members that were having in the province. So our biggest worry is that with the continuation of removing illegal miners from the ground and the growing number of illegal miners who are arrested, detained and in hospitals, the police in the Northwest may not have the necessary capacity to deal with this large number of purported criminals.
Yeah. Talk to us about the issue then of safety once they get deployed in these various open shafts. Are you concerned maybe about the risk they get exposed to, but also what is it that you've picked up from the ground in terms of the possible potential threats to them as members who have to deal with these people who are said to be heavily armed underground, but also on the surface?
Thank you very much. I think you are raising an important part. The illegal mining operation is a very massive operation that is well coordinated. And you will understand that these police officers, these women and men in blues, they go to these operations after they must still go to the same community that is harboring these illegal miners. It's a very sensitive matter, and the worst part is that you will not define crime which is committed by an illegal miner or an ordinary citizen. I can tell you on Sunday we lost a police officer who was shot in his vehicle in Kanana. It might not be related, but we don't know. If you look at this trend of killings that may still continue to happen to our police officers, it's a very bad situation for members of the South African Police Service. But we have also called on the National Commission of Police to ensure that he declare this operation a special event so that necessary resources beyond what we are receiving can be deployed to the province to ensure that members have the capacity to deal with these illegal miners. Worse off, if you look at the decline of the strength of the South African Police Service, looking at from the 2010, 2012, in 2010 we had about 12,000 policemen in the province. Currently it's halved, and these are the same members who must be able to deal with these illegal miners who are well coordinated, massive, with a large number of them.
I mean, the issue of building relations between committee members themselves and your officers, your members, how important is that? And what are the dynamics under these circumstances where you have police officers who must police and guard, illegal miners underground and ensure that they, enforce their own responsibilities as law enforcement, but also not, sidelining or creating that relationship between the committee members who are victims or are family members of those underground? How tricky has that been for your members on the ground?
It may not be open and transparent, but I can tell you that these illegal miners have a special weapons and dangerous weapons which force some of our police officers to either surrender to these illegal miners, and you see a small number of arrests, or the the sense of cooperation between these illegal miners and the police. But it is posed by the fact that we feel that the state have handed over security of the country to the private citizens.
Masemola, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's the Provincial Secretary of POPCRU here in the Northwest, Dr. Johannes Dire, just giving us some insight on the dynamics and challenges faced by law enforcement officers as they continue with Operation Vala Umgodi here in the Northwest.